Some slightly harder questions. Okay, I say medium hard questions here. And if you hear squeaking in the background, that is actually Charlie, who's been playing with his baby, and his baby has a squeaker. So this first one right here, just look down at the steps. Okay, so before you, well, you can write if you want, but before you really get into it, remember that our goal here, when you're solving an equation, you know, you're looking to solve for this, in this case, x is the unknown. Do you hear that squeaking? That's Charlie. We want to get x alone, okay? And what you do is you always start, you know, when you think about BEDMAS, it's always brackets, exponents, divide, multiply, and then add, subtract. Well, when you're rearranging equations, you always think of BEDMAS in the reverse order. What would that be? SAM-DEB. You do SAM-DEB instead of BEDMAS. And so what we're going to do in this one is we're going to first get rid of the 3 by adding 3 to each side. Okay, so we're going to SAM-DEB it. We're going to add, so write the equation as it looks, but we're going to add 3 to this side, add 3 to this side, so negative 3 plus 3 is 0, and you have 28 over here. 28 equals 4x. Step 2 is divide both sides by 4, because these are multiplied. So if I just put, you know, divide by 4, remember I showed you that a fraction basically is a divide. And so 4x over 4, 4's cancel, and you end up with x over here, and 28 divided by 4 is 7. Okay? So these two steps are going to get repeated every time. You do the subtract or add first, then you do the divide. And every question we do is going to follow that pattern, even when they're harder. So over here, we have minus 6. We're going to do the opposite operation. We're going to add 6 to both sides. Right? So 4 plus 6, 5x minus 6 plus 6. You end up with 10 equals 5x. Then the step 2, divide both sides by 5. My bad. Right? Because this is 5 times x, so you divide both sides by 5. And you end up with x equals 2. Okay? So stop now. Try these questions here. And again, you can check your answers, but I want to see a solution. I want to see some evidence that you're actually doing the problem.